last week, several members of the media got the opportunity to attend a virtual press conference prior to the release of the second season of the Light and Magic documentary. Star Wars Artefacts was among the lucky ones who were invited. The talent featured the following: Johnston, who is the executive producer and director of the documentary; Ahmed, who portrayed Jar Binks and who was the first actor to portray a character with the motion capture technology; Knoll, Chief Creative Officer and Senior VFX Supervisor at ILM; Janet Lewin, Senior Vice President and General Manager at ILM; Coleman, Creative Director at ILM; and finally, Chiang, Senior Vice President and Executive Design Director at Lucasfilm. The press conference really had the vibe of a reunion of friends that were glad to see each other. Everyone seemed happy to be there and were teasing one another during the presser. One funny moment happened when Johnston told Chiang to stop saying that his art skills aren't that strong. It's nice to be humble, but Doug is an amazing concept designer. At the end, the moderator took 5 questions from members of the media, and I was among the lucky ones whose question was selected. I got to ask Janet Lewin where she saw the stagecraft technology in 5 or 10 years. After mentioning she liked my question, she told me that at the speed technology was advancing, 5 years seemed like a century. She also mentioned that elements of this technology were already being used at various places, such as the Sphere in Las Vegas. It will also serve to create immersive environments. The volume is not only used to shoot blockbusters anymore, it is used to film advertisements for companies who rather film in a controlled environment instead of closing a street for 3 days or being at the mercy of Mother Nature. Light and Magic Season 2 is a 3-part series that follows Lucasfilm's visual effects company, Industrial Light and Magic, as it enters its most challenging and revolutionary period, the dawn of digital. From creating the first fully realized CG character to solving the challenges of digital water, it is an era that finds ILM scaling new heights of innovation despite dramatic setbacks. I got access for all 3 episodes of this documentary. This allows me to give you my personal thoughts about the show. The first episode, titled "Are We Ready for This?", really sets the tone. We quickly understand that this season focuses on the dawn of digital media. Episode 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars used all the analog technology available at the moment. However, George Lucas needed digital technology that did not exist to film episodes 1, 2, and 3. So, we witnessed the creation of the computer division for movie and sound editing. The practical effect department began to shrink while the digital effect department was expanding. With the success of Jurassic Park and the creation of the first digital characters, Lucas saw that ILM was ready to begin the production of The Phantom Menace. In Episode 2, There Must Be a Better Way, Jar gets the hate from the media and the public. We discover how close Ahmed was from ending his own life. We learn about innovation of particles in CGI on movies like The Mask, Jumanji, and Twister. We also witness the development of a technology that lets you control the elements of Mother Nature, like water. As the production of the Attack of the Clone begins, the movie becomes the first film shot with a digital camera, invented specifically at the request of Lucas and ILM. we see the transition between the Yoda puppet to the digital version and the challenges of the fight with Count Dooku. Finally, in episode 3, There's No Way Back, we go all in when it comes to VFX. The first digital doubles and the first digital head replacements are introduced in Revenge of the Sith. After that movie, the practical division was sold and the ILM offices moved to their current location. Other digital VFX companies began to pop up, and suddenly ILM had competition. Then there was the challenge of bringing back the wow effect in the eyes of moviegoers. How do you take it to the next level? There were important projects like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and the War of the Worlds, but the company pushed their limits even further. Some projects like Avatar were turned down because they were deemed too scary. Listen, I could go on and on for another hour, but I want you guys to discover those 3 additional episodes by yourselves. If, like me, you like to know what goes on behind the scenes, Season 2 of Light and Magic is definitely something you won't want to miss. ILM was created with the objective of making what was impossible possible, and I think it's safe to say, mission accomplished. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We mostly do Star Wars related product reviews, but we will definitely get some more opportunities like this one in the future. I'll see you next week for another video, and until then, may the Force be with you always.